So I was just spending some time with my daughters, and one of them is very sensitive. Well, they're both sensitive to energy, but actually they're both very sensitive to energy, but one was a bit more open about it. And I walked her through a couple of exercises that I learned about how to feel different energies and ways you can practice and increase your sensitivity and the usefulness of working with it. And so I thought, you know what, it'd be a good thing to share. Now, I can't share through this with you exactly what I shared with her. I might be able to, but I don't think I can. So what I will share is the idea of making an energy ball. So if you cup your hands, and there's a few videos about this online, you cup your hands like you're making a ball out of Play-Doh, and you focus on the space in between your hands, and you slowly move them apart, and so they're not touching. And you may feel heat or pressure in that space, and that's the energy there. And you can give that ball to someone if you have a partner to practice with, and see if they can feel it. There's no right or wrong, there's no judgment if they can or can't. It's just about practicing and focus and that kind of stuff. It's not everyone's going to feel something the first time. That's totally fine. But the more you practice and the more focus and attention and awareness you begin to put on these things, the easier it gets and the more palpable it becomes. And one thing that I really like doing is putting the intention for love into the ball of energy, and then bringing it into your heart, right? So you create this ball of energy and then you collapse it into your heart and you feel that. I think that's a really good skill to practice. And my little one, I didn't know what was going on, but I felt something a bit weird, and I was like, oh, that feels heavier and a bit cooler than before. And she explained that she had some negative emotions come up, and she pulled them out and put them in the ball. And I was like, oh, okay, it's probably not something you want to go spreading around, but I didn't say that. And so I suggested to her, okay, take that if you want and go out to a plant or a tree and ask it to take that from you and to give it to Gaia, to take it to the earth and to take that negative with it. And she went out and did it, and then she came back in and we were talking and stuff, and a while later I asked her how it went, and she said, well, she doesn't feel it anymore, which is really good, and she felt calmer and clearer after doing that. So I just wanted to share this. It's a very simple practice. There's a few more that I can share if you want, or I might just share anyway in separate videos, but this was sort of what came to mind. I didn't want to put any resistance or block in my way for posting, because I'll see you in the next one.